Hey, I'm Hailey.
And I'm Jesse.
And you're listening to
Personality Hire, the podcast where I have a mini update on my tennis saga. Can I give it to you?
Yeah.
It's very small, but I just wanted to let you know that we had talked a little bit about the reasoning why I got dumped, and was it personal, or was he really busy, or was it truly my athletic abilities were not up to his standards? I got a e-blast that the people that he works for sent to their entire database saying that this particular coach had lots of space available and to please reach out for lessons. And it had all of his credentials, it had his rate and his big face on it. So I just wanted to let you know that he is still actively teaching, just not me. And I did take it personally. And I'm going to continue to take it personally. And, and this is my last and final update. I was taking my dog on a walk around the park that I live near, and he was getting into his vehicle because it's right by a tennis thing, and we saw one another.
Did he flash you
I laughed.
A tennis ball in an angel face?
He did a wide-eyed look, and I did a ha-ha! Because I'm psychotic. And also that's funny. Like, I saw it.
So funny.
But that's it. I just wanted to, and I think that puts the period on the end of it.
Yeah, I think you should take it personally, so personally that don't suggest people to take tennis lessons with him.
That's it.
And don't take them with him.
The podcast where what's done is done.
What's done is done.
And I'm going to let it roll off my back and into the ocean.
Into the ocean.
Thank you.
Onto the court.
Also, I went on a little girls trip this past weekend, and you know that I love claw machines. Like, I love claw machines.
And you're really good at them.
I love them. I've practiced my entire life at getting good at them. And that is something that I'm not saying to be funny. It's so true. Like, I practice and I love them. I even had one at my wedding. And there's a store called Glossier, whatever you want to say. And if you spend a certain amount of money, you get a little token and you can play their claw machine. And I did it and I won. And what was in it, the bag of the thing that I won, wasn't that tight, but that didn't matter. It was the glory, you know? It was the guts. It was the glory of it all that I won.
Oh,
out of
the glory. I thought you meant that was the product that you won.
No. It was like the glory of it all that, like, I was standing in the middle of that store.
And you got it.
And I got it.
Because no one gets it.
The 3 women in line in front of me didn't.
Okay, so question. What did you get out of the claw machine?
The product?
Yeah.
It is an eyeshadow. Okay. Like a liquid eyeshadow situation.
That's pretty cool.
The color's freaky, but I liked
But it was still something.
That's right.
It wasn't like a sticker.
No, it was a product. Yeah. Which I thought, hey, I got something. That's right. And I added it to my little collection, and I'll never get rid of it because I want it fair and square.
Fair and square. The last time they offered that option to me, they said you can have this thing where you can try the claw machine and actually get a product. And I said, I opted out. And but it was a really cool thing. It was a compact mirror that's like a mini laptop.
Oh, cute. That's very cute.
And I use it.
I would have maybe gone for that as well, because that was a sure thing.
Yeah. And I knew that I was not going to dominate the claw machine. I even tried when I was in Seattle. We were in this little beach town, and there was an arcade, and we were taking my cousin's kids to the arcade. And so my dad was like, hey, I got all these tokens. Try the claw machine.
Yep.
And I was like, I tried it 3 times. Failed miserably. And I was really trying. And I have good hand-eye. Like, I don't know what
sometimes
the method is.
You can... People that have these claw machines, they put the settings however they want. So they can put it on difficult, they can put it on easy.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might have had a difficult setting on yours.
I might have, because there wasn't a lot of options. This is a small beach town. There's, the arcade was as big as,
do you think
my kitchen and dining room. It wasn't huge.
Do you think that would be too much to ask for a Christmas gift to want
a claw machine?
I want a big one though. I want like a true arcade style claw machine. I
think Matt would do that for you.
Can you imagine if we stuffed it full of cool things when people come over, they can get a go at the claw machine?
That's like Richie Rich status. Do you remember Richie Rich?
Of course.
Like the slide into the pool from the 3rd level. That's Blank Check.
Blank Check was great. That was a really good one.
Sorry, Blank Check.
Was Macaulay Culkin in Blank Check or Richie Rich? He was in one of those, right?
No, the kid in Richie Rich looked like Macaulay Culkin.
Okay, but wasn't.
But I know what you're saying.
Okay.
I don't think he was in either of these. I think these are like one-hit wonder actors of the 90s.
Okay.
But I just remember Blink. I think I've only seen Blank Check once, by the way. But that slide lives rent-free in my mind.
That
I have
movie-
aged quite a bit.
That
since
one
came
movie
out.
went quadruple platinum at my grandparents' house because that was
Oh,
like one of
yeah.
the only
You had,
VHS
like,
houses
two. Yeah.
they had. That brings up that's a good segue into something I wanted to cover today, a topic that I thought was important to cover. We're rapidly approaching Halloween, and I went out to dinner with Scooby-Doo the other night, and above my shoulder was a TV playing old school Casper with Christina Ricci and Devon Sawa. I don't.
Casper was hot.
What the hell were we doing? What were we doing with that movie where she falls in love with a little ghosty boy?
And he was cute as a button.
But what were we doing with that film, that feature film?
She fell in love with his soul.
I mean, did he
And
have
then,
one?
Well, apparently it was still on Earth. And then when she actually got to see him, guess what? We found out you never judge a book by the cover you can or cannot see because it might be Devon Siwawa or whatever his name is.
Devon Sawa.
Sawa.
I just feel like
Siwa.
I
JoJo's
I
older
loved
brother.
Christina Ricci for a lot of reasons. Number one, I liked her forehead because I felt represented.
Same.
I swear. I really remember thinking she was
The
so
five-head
beautiful.
community
and
loves you, Christina
seriously,
Ricci.
I remember
Seriously.
being like, this chick is so beautiful.
In her big eyes.
and big old eyes and a big forehead. And I remember being like, there is hope for me.
Yeah.
You know, I could fall in love with a little ghost boy.
Yeah.
I could.
And then he could look like
Devon Siwawa.
Siwawa.
Yeah, Siwi. I just felt like, Sunny had a lot of questions about that movie as we were
What was she
watching it.
asking?
What's happening? Why is that little boy see through? why can only that little girl see that little boy? Why is he in the closet in her new bedroom?
Oh, that's creepy. Okay.
He was in the closet. Why is he in? And I just was thinking, I understand the plot. I get it. It's Casper. He's a friendly ghost. Oh, also a lot of things she was like, I kept saying, it's fine. Really, every question she had, I answered with, it's fine. He's a friendly ghost. And then truly,
and then she's like, so are there not friendly ghosts?
After like the fourth time, she goes, well, what makes him so friendly? And in my mind, I immediately was like, well, he'll
kill
kiss
you.
you. Like, I don't know. He'll
he won't
smooch
suck
you.
your soul.
Right.
He won't murder you. He won't send doom upon your whole home and your family, but his uncles will.
Yeah. I mean, so that just.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember when they
thinking about
ate that
movie.
feast and they like, his uncles, the ghosts, when they ate off that big table?
And they went ham.
And it's when the dad could see them.
And then
that's when
it dropped out of their bodies, right? Didn't it just go
Yes.
straight out of their bodies?
I remember that scene, and this is me being disgusting, made me hungry.
Well, the food looked good, and
it was
wasn't
like purple.
and it wasn't digested.
No,
so it's
but
fine.
the food was like half real looking, half fake looking. Like, they had like a turkey on the table, whatever. But I remember there was some purple stuff. It was an eggplant. Like, it looked like a Jell-O type material.
And you said that's
and
for
maybe
me.
I'm like making this up, but I remember thinking when I watched it later, as I grew a little bit, I was like, why did I think this was delectable?
I also think it's funny that there are a lot of like banquet feast themes in horror or thriller movies, like
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
there's always a long table.
Like Beetlejuice, for instance, as well. Remember, there's a dinner party, and then they start playing "Shake, Shake, Shake, Senora, Shake Your
And
Body, Line."
They have to dance.
And they have to dance, and then also all of the shrimp and their shrimp cocktails become fingers, and
Yeah.
they pull their faces down into the shrimp cocktail. Like, that's another one. What a freaky film! But I mean, it's a classic.
It's a classic.
Beetlejuice. I'm not gonna say it a third time. Can't fool me. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me again.
Oh,
That was
she said it.
George W. Bush. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, wait, that is. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my
He
god.
said a lot of funny things.
He came by it honestly. He did say a lot of funny things.
Yes, and some might say current politicians say a lot of funny things, but George W. Bush was like harmless. He did start a war, but harmless.
Right. I mean, I think in his twilight years,
I said that and then I was like,
in his twilight years now, I think that people have come to know him in a
he's
different
a bear.
light. Yeah.
And we just love his daughter
But also I think a lot about fool me once.
and his wife.
Shame on me. Fool me twice. You ain't gonna fool me again because
But also dog. What a dog.
You ain't gonna fool me again.
You ain't gonna fool me again. And honestly, good. 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 We need our president not to be fooled again.
I just feel
also,
like
shame on you if you get fooled at all. He's right.
I feel like that could have been like a Lil Wayne lyric or something. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like that could have been something.
Wait, why?
Spectacular.
How come no one put that in their song?
Because they're waiting on us to do it.
Okay. Well, I just now I'm looking at Kanye West. I'm like, you should have done that.
Okay, have you seen?
Kanye West had big beef with W. Bush.
And also with everyone.
George W. Yeah.
Have you seen that he's been putting out these betrayal lists?
I try not to look because he is someone who represents, you could laugh, but you don't want to laugh either because it is so incredibly sad. And he is such a talented person. I feel as if there's a lot of artists that are really talented and we give them passes for being crazy and we shouldn't. And by crazy, I mean doing crazy things. I'm not saying they are crazy. They are mentally ill and they need help.
Yeah. Co-sign. But
yes.
My thing about the betrayal list just in general is
the
fact that this man is putting out a living real life burn book, like a la Mean Girls style. And I don't agree with the people he's putting on the burn list. I think it's harmful. However,
I think number one is Kim Kardashian, right?
He also put his daughter on there. So that's neither here nor there. Yeah. But I'm like, crazy. If I had a betrayal list, my betrayal list would probably be mostly like number one, Sancerre. Like you've betrayed me more than one time. You know,
still go back though.
Seriously, and I go back every time. Second on a betrayal list would probably be like, I don't know, fashion something. You know what I mean? Like my betrayal list would be more about like my betrayals that come to mind are things that I have done, not people necessarily. You know?
Wait. Yeah.
So I was just trying to think of like, what's my betrayal? Number one is Sancerre. I love you. I can't quit you, but you've betrayed me
thousands of times.
6 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's too many.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on me.
Fool me twice. You are gonna fool me again.
Sancerre.
And again and again and again and again and again. I think 2 other betrayals of things that I felt are like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Okay,
you betray me every time.
Have
but
you
I love
ever
it.
had the Reese's Oreo collab that just came out?
No.
Well, have you ever? Unfortunately, I am a queen of dessert. Like I mean, you are too. We like sweet things.
I'm a sweet treat person.
And I've been so strict with my health choices as of late. Mm-hmm. The last month or so, even before then. But I will cave. And Oreo and Reese's came out, which by the way, it annoys me when people say Reese's, and it's so harmless. It's Reese's.
I just always hear Will Arnett's voice in my head.
What did he say?
Races. Like that big gravelly voice, you know?
He does the voice. Wow, that's how he stays.
So I'm like, oh, okay.
But Oreo did a Reese's filling and Reese's did an Oreo filling.
Did you try both of them?
I did.
Wait, time out. Let me say that back to you so I understand it. So Oreo did a Reese's.
Yeah, so in the middle
filling,
of the cookie.
And then in the Reese's, their Oreo filling is in that.
It's like cookie crumble. Yeah, it's like a crumbled up Oreo inside.
So is there no peanut butter whatsoever in the Oreo filled Reese's?
No, because it's the peanut butter cup flavor in the bit. Instead of marshmallow, it's peanut cup. Hello?
Right, but I'm saying in the Reese's though, there's no peanut butter in the peanut butter cup. There's no peanut butter because it's just Oreo.
Oh no, they have half peanut butter, half Oreo filling.
Interesting. Okay.
So do you know Dairy Queen ice cream cakes? How they're the best and they have that cookie layer with the fudge. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It is the nicest surprise when you bite in. We put ours in the freezer and then get them out and we eat them one by one, obviously. Even though, I say obviously for the audience here because that's not obvious for me to not throw 3 in at once and just no. That was a perfect crunch sound. But it's one singular and you just take little bites at a time. It's so good. And I can't tell you which one's better. It depends what mood you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you want cookies? Also, if you're going to add a little milk and you're going to dip it.
I was going to say, do you drink milk with your Oreo cookies?
I would prefer, but that's the only time I put a little bit of milk in my coffee, but I'm not a big milk gal. Never
You
have.
put straight milk in your coffee? Or is it like a half
Well, I
and
guess
half?
my protein shake. No, it's straight milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's to add more protein.
Sure.
But I drink protein with my coffee now. I've been doing that for like 2 months, and it's so much better because you feel like you don't feel so jittery, but also it's so good.
Right.
And protein powder and whatever, and milk.
That sounds great. I love Reese's. I love
It's so good.
Oreos. I like though, like as the triple, quadruple, your mom stuffed Oreos. That's what I want. Like
Really?
I want them stuffed. I want them double cheeked up. I want them so super stuffed. And then I want to take the top off, and then I want to take another double stuffed, triple stuffed, whatever, and then put those two stuff together.
And just have a huge.
That's what I want. You know, the other thing too that I have recently realized that is a me thing and not an everyone else thing. This is unique to me.
Yeah.
Is that I live for a hotel minibar. I want all the snacks. Mm-hmm. The peanut M&Ms taste better to me when they cost $40.
Yeah, they're going to cost you $40.
And that, to me, I'm traveling with new people. I have realized that everyone has a big fear of the minibar and touching the items and opening the items.
It's because of our parents used to yell at us.
And I didn't grow up being able to have access to that either. But in my old age, I'm like, let's fuck it up. Let's open up everything there is to open here. Let's sample. Let's try it. What's another $200 on this room? Let's just open it up.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it that way, it's like you're going to spend that money somewhere.
It just tastes better to me.
If this is going to make you happy, then
it does make me happy. I liked it, that pop of when you open up.
We've done that. I remember in Boston one night we got back and we took a crack at the minibar.
We took the whole thing.
Yeah.
I said, back that thing up into my mouth. I just like it. But the more that I travel with new and exciting, wonderful people, the more that I realize that it's
a fear of people.
It's a fear. It's also appalling to some people. And they look at me as if I have touched the Legend of the Hidden Temple when I open it. But I do love it. I just like candy. I love cavities.
Oh my gosh.
Come at me.
Cavities. I don't want cavities, but I probably have some. And guess what? I'm not going to find out right now.
You know what I saw you do recently? Head to a haunted house.
I did go to a haunted house.
Isn't this like your second or third year in a row going to a haunted house with J-Dog?
Yes. So we went to Netherworld. It's a pretty famously known one because it's like a movie set.
Yes.
It is awesome. And I think that scares more people. But for me, because it looks more like a movie set, I'm like, okay, I can rationalize everything. It's still not fun when someone jumps out at you, but I'm not as scared. And I thought I was going to be really scared, but honestly, I go first. I go first. Yeah, because then they don't usually scare the first person. They want to hop out when you least expect it. And the first person is looking for the people. So that's my tip. Go first because you're looking for the people. So they're going to wait until you don't think they're there. And then they pop out.
Okay.
And then at the same time, you're so close to them because you're the first person. You can see their face makeup. So you're like, this is fake.
Oh, okay.
So in my mind, I'm able to rationalize it a little bit more. However, if I was going to, like growing up, there was a firehouse, the Villa Hills firehouse that would put on a haunted house. And also I was a child, so I'm sure it was scary. But going into something that is like more gritty and like low budget is scarier. It's more scary to me because it's not a
controlled environment so
much. And it's like these aren't actors, these are just people who want to scare me, and that is freaky deaky. Also growing up, I had to do cheerleading fundraisers in haunted houses, and I would have to play the guy that was getting electrocuted. I had to play a cop, and it like,
wait, what do you mean that's a fundraiser?
Yes,
what do you
that's
mean?
how we raised money for our cheerleading squad. Was we would perform in haunted houses, and you could work the tickets or whatever. But obviously, I was
wait. Whose haunted house? Like, did you guys come up with this concept yourself and then perform and do the whole shebang, or did some local haunted house say, "Yeah, come on down, cheerleaders. I got a spot for you on the electric table"?
Girl, honestly, I should look into it, and I
That
never
is
asked.
crazy.
No, I showed up and I said, okay, I'll play the cop. And I was in there with my friends. But I
as
would
a fundraiser, you were raising
in
money to get
a haunted
traumatized.
bowling alley. A haunted
sounds
bowling
fun.
alley. The bowling alley was shut down. I don't think it was a lack of business. I think like bad things kept happening, like to the electrical, like stuff like that. And they were like, it's haunted. And it was haunted. And it was very scary and I hated it. And I had to play, and I was like, okay, maybe if I'm playing the person that gets to like look at everybody, I will be less scared because I can see everything going on. Also, I'm in here with my friends. Like they're also playing, you know, the prisoners that escaped and are electrocuting me instead of me electrocuting them because I'm the police officer. So I'm sitting there and I'm going like shaking, and I would get scared because I would scare people when the thing would start lighting up and I'd be like, ugh, and they'd get scared. So I'd get scared and I'd be like, ah.
I mean,
And it ended up being really funny.
I know that you know this probably in hindsight.
it.
I know in hindsight you can like see this now. That is nuts. That is
nuts.
crazy.
It feels very unsafe. It feels, there's a lot of things about it that I'm not in love with.
I mean, you could have sold magazine subscriptions. You could have done you could have done a candy nut. You could have done gift wrap.
We did that
but
too.
Instead, you did a haunted bowling alley.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? I was a thespian, so I was like, let's freaking go. I was scared. And by the way, when I auditioned for horror films and stuff, best auditions of my life because I'm truly scared. I can get there quick emotionally. I get scared. And when I watch movies, I'm like, oh, I would kill this because I'm so scared right now. And I would be so scared then.
I'm watching something that is a thriller.
What is it?
That I wonder if you would really like. So there's this comedian and she's, they're a comedian. They are a musician. Their name is Mae Martin.
Yeah.
And I really, really enjoy them. And so they have this top series on Netflix right now called Wayward. And it is this like alternative school, Lord of the Flies, hybrid weird detective thingy, and it's great. And I recommend you watch it. It's good.
I don't have Netflix.
Well, you can borrow my login.
Netflix is gonna call the cops on us.
I dare you.
And that's why I don't have Netflix
anymore.
Napster?
You're
because
Napster.
they abuse us by saying you can't share passwords.
My dad not too long ago texted me and said, hey, did you change the Netflix password? And I said, no, they just cracked down.
Yeah, they cracked down, and now I was on my stepdad's and my mom's. Can't use it anymore. So I miss out on all of the good Netflix stuff.
I do recommend
it though. Just get it. But I also recommend Task on HBO. It is so good. It's Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pilford.
Okay.
Did I say his last name correct?
That feels right.
He's an incredible actor. He is absolutely insane. And it's about a FBI task force. And I'm not going to say anything else. The acting's amazing. The story is amazing. Everything about it is so top tier. Obsessed.
Okay.
Obsessed. We just watched the finale last night.
Okay.
You can watch all of them.
I watched a movie that is, I don't know where you can get it. I had to rent it, but The Materialists with Dakota Johnson and Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans.
I went and saw that in theaters.
That movie was freaky. Was freaky. And I'm going to spoil it. If you want to watch this movie, just
fast forward how many seconds?
Fast forward or, just come back. I don't know. Pause, come back, whatever. But did I anticipate that leg lengthening surgery was going to be a main plot line for this movie? Certainly not.
No.
Did I anticipate that Pedro Pascal was going to be so butthurt about her discovering that he got his legs lengthened? What a freaky little plot point.
Also, Chris Evans was a loser.
Yeah, he was a major loser.
And she ends up with the loser.
But I have to tell you something.
She's like, love is better. And I'm like, no.
But I have to tell you something.
Yeah.
She was also a loser.
Oh, she was.
So I think that they were well matched.
Yeah.
I think they were well matched. Anyway,
she looked amazing in it though. There were so many looks
beautiful.
in that film that I was like, ooh, girl, I'm going to steal that.
I do think that she's beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
I never saw her in 50 Shades of Grey.
No.
But I'm wondering if she's more of a one-note type actress. it doesn't matter to me because I like her and I think that she's hot. But that movie in particular, there were just not enough twists and turns and too many weird plot lines.
Do you know what I think with Dakota Johnson is she is one of those actors that is I wouldn't say one note, but a calming, you can't see them going this way or that way too much just because they're really centered. I don't know how else to explain it, but even when I hear interviews, she's very just centered and at one spot. And I watched this film that she did called Am I Okay?
I did too. I like that one.
I liked it. But she's very Dakota Johnson. Like it's like that's Dakota Johnson. It's how I describe, but in a different way, totally different type of actress, but Jennifer Aniston. She is always Jennifer Aniston.
She is.
And
we love her for
cadence, it's her voice. She is not a character actor. Like she's just Jennifer Aniston.
Did you go to the pumpkin patch?
Did I?
Where did you get that mutant pumpkin over there?
Oh, Trader Joe's.
Hailey has a mutant pumpkin that's like 2 mini pumpkins coming off of one stem.
What it's on?
Mary-Kate and Ashley.
They're twins. It's a twin pumpkin.
But that one's still conjoined.
It's conjoined. Yeah.
It is a conjoined pumpkin.
Twin. But they are conjoined by the book
of twins. No,
yes.
I get the inception.
Yeah, I have a Mary-Kate and Ashley
freaky
coffee book, and I found a twin mini pumpkin or conjoined mini pumpkin at Trader Joe's, and I said, "You're coming home with me."
That's for me.
That's for me.
We decorated for Halloween this year properly because this is the first year that I feel like around 5 years old is where I think that you can start getting into like the spooky territory with your decorations. So we covered our front bushes with spiders and then bought a bunch of red LED light skeletons.
Ooh.
Put them in the bushes like they're trying to crawl out of it. And in the nighttime, it's spooky city.
I love that.
We have some headstones happening. We have one trying to get out of the ground.
I love that.
And Scooby-Doo is into it. And that really, to me, is a mile marker in her childhood because she's not freaked out by it. She's into it. And if I were her at this age, I would have been saying absolutely not. Like that just, I like that she's not afraid of it in the way that I was because it truly shaped a lot of my core trauma, being afraid of shit like that. Yeah. And she's just not. It just doesn't freak it out like her like that. I'm like, great, perfect.
Yeah, I think my dad used to decorate for Halloween and would do all that. And I think it's important to like say, to show that it's fake. And it's just for fun. But some kids just really are scared.
Also, going back to another classic Halloween movie, Hocus Pocus, those witches wanted to
eat children, suck their souls.
Why did they want to eat us so bad? For
youth. They wanted our youth. Remember, Sarah Jessica Parker got hot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing now. I just remember a lot of Binks,
Binks. Oh, Binks. Oh, and famously, how I thought the girl just had a lisp. Thackery Binks. No, his name is Thackery. I thought it was Zachary, and she just had a lisp. Thackery Binks. I just thought she had a lisp.
Thackery?
It's
like
Thackery.
Daiquiri, but
it's Thackery. Thackery, which was a pilgrimage time name, I suppose. But when I found that out, which was like 2 years ago, I was like, come again? Come again? And it was because the subtitles were on, because I'm old now.
Whomstever was the first person to name their child
Thackery?
Thackery. You need to get Backery. I don't like that at all. That had never clicked for me. I just know too, this is another Halloween film with the theme of you're a cat and or a Casper or whatever, and then you're
just hanging.
You're hanging until your soul is freed, and then you're gonna become a hot boy.
Oh, he did become a very handsome gentleman.
Thackery Binks.
I can't with a Thackery.
Yeah. So I don't know. Again, what were they trying to teach us? Nothing.
To be scared.
To be frightened.
And that, like, people are always after the fountain of youth. Because they do.
That's true.
They are.
I mean, what if I found out
that you could suck Scooby's soul?
No. That was not what I was going to say. I was going to say, what if I found out that one of the core ingredients of my favorite face serum was little children
Do you remember
souls.
years ago when they had that rumor going around that there was baby blood or something, like fetus blood? I don't know, that they were doing to use
the
for
vampire facials.
Yes, which they're just using your own blood, but that they would use baby's blood.
Maybe I need to look into that.
I think
more.
that was confirmed that some people do that, but you buy it like.
Well, I wonder if it's more of so sometimes when women give birth, they encapsulate their placenta and they take the placenta because it has rich nutrient, properties that can help you recover and also help nourish the baby if you're breastfeeding, whatever. So I'm wondering if they put some of the placenta into what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look into that.
We should look into that and fact check, because this is not a factual podcast.
No,
this is not news.
We have well established that we like to speculate.
Yeah.
This is just pure speculation. And you should too. I encourage it. Speculate with your close friends and family and on the internet.
Most people should speculate a little bit more.
Just speculate. You don't have to put it on the internet like we do.
You don't.
You can speculate with your friends and family. I want to look into that just for science purposes.
Yeah.
I told my kids' teacher the other day that I am the room mom, and so sometimes I have to report things that I hear the children speculating.
Ooh.
And I told her that anything she hears from me, just know that it is just pure journalism, and she can do whatever she wants with the information, because I am like a journalist.
What do you hear?
Everything. I hear
6,
everything.
7.
Oh my God. Nonstop 6-7ing, but there's just a lot happening in kindergarten these days. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of movement in the underground Labubu community. There's a lot.
They have Labubus?
There's a lot. Yes. There's a lot of movement in the K-pop Demon Hunters community. There's a lot of movement in trying to break up best friends. There's a lot. Yes. There's a lot of best friends.
Are you serious?
There's a lot of people.
Wait, why?
Because little kids are freaky.
I don't remember that though. I do remember
a lot
people be like, she's better friends with me, like that kind of stuff.
There's
but not like trying to break friends up.
Movement in the lice community.
Oh, well, yeah.
There's just a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement in the nativity play community that's happening. There's just a lot of things to discuss in kindergarten, and they are discussing them. They're really hitting it. They're learning to read. They're starting to read you the road signs. They're starting to write notes to one another. There's just a lot happening in the kindergarten lifestyle,
That is, I think that's wild that they're already like doing clicky things and like also that's kind of surprising. I don't remember that in kindergarten.
Apparently I don't either, but apparently it's the same as it ever was.
Okay.
I don't remember, but also I don't have a lot of well-developed memories from my childhood. Not because I had a bad one, just because I think I just lived a lot of like la-ti-da in my life. A lot of like, I had a very, very good childhood. So a lot of it is very like la-ti-da-ti-da. Tomorrow's going to be another good day and then another good day, because I just had a great childhood.
Yeah.
So, but did that do me a disservice because I don't remember a lot of things? Maybe,
I don't know. I don't remember a lot of things because I had a traumatic childhood. So
what's the opposite of la-ti-da? La-ti don't.
La-ti do not. La-ti do not go.
Some people are la-ti don'ting. Some people are la-ti-dotting.
Call the cops. La-ti. I'm kidding.
Do not pass go.
Yeah. Yeah. I think either way, you don't remember things unless they're like, there's things that people will say to me now about times in our life that when they start to say it, I'm like, okay, I do kind of remember that, but why don't I remember it?
Yeah. I also don't know.
That's scary to me. I don't remember a lot, guys.
I haven't talked to my siblings about my childhood in many, many, many years, but I'm wondering if I were to bring something up, how our stories would differ, the way that I remember it versus how they remember it. I'm sure there are lots of things that don't align. And I'm sure that I remember things the way they didn't happen, and the same with them.
Yeah.
I just, when you're a kid, your head is still up your butt and around the corner. You're just trying, you don't really even know
everything
what you're
is such a big deal to you.
Yeah.
Everything is such a big deal. I just took the little boy that I nanny to the zoo yesterday, and I get very emotional watching kids experience things. Like I will cry so easily, and I was getting emotional, and then it would stop because I'd be really studying his face, and I think he was trying to figure out if it was real. Like he wasn't as like, we saw a lion roar and I was like, oh my gosh, you don't have any idea how iconic this is, how scary that was, how beautiful it was, how magnificent it is to see this beautiful beast roar with all of its teeth, and like how loud, and like I felt like my body shook and I was so far away from it. And he was just like, you know what I mean?
Yes. No, I think he probably was trying to process.
Yes.
First of all, what was that? What was the reason behind it? And second of all, are you real? Because I've never seen this before. Yeah. And all I've seen maybe is a picture of you in a book or maybe on TV.
Yeah. So it's like, is this real? Because I sometimes, and I brought this up the other day too, because I say this about airplanes. When people say they're afraid of flying, I kind of get it. But I think I still stand by the fact that driving anywhere in Atlanta is scarier than being on an airplane. However, the thing that calms me, if I were to have fear of flying, would be, one, I have zero control. Like I already signed up. I have zero control. Now I just let my freak flag fly. I just go with the wind, literally. Or I say, this isn't real, because I don't know how a plane is flying. So I'm like, this isn't real.
I think that your first thought too is interesting, because for some people, the idea of not having control is the scary part of flying.
For sure.
As opposed, no, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that that's just, for some people, that's the inverse. Well, and then I also agree with, sometimes you have to disassociate and say, this is a simulation.
This is a movie.
I'm not actually flying. I'm not actually in a tin can in the sky.
We're going to find out one day that I'm not even in Seattle where I just flew to. Now I'm actually in Dubai. Leaped. Yeah. And they're, I'm in a different dimension. But I also think the disassociation goes back to my childhood and being able to say, I have no control here. I got to just go with it. And that doesn't mean I don't like control. I like controlling situations, but there are certain situations where you say, I don't understand this fully. It's having faith. It's like having faith. I don't know how an airplane works. I have been on this earth for however many years. I have been on an airplane however many times, and I still have no idea. Have I looked up YouTube videos? Maybe twice. And guess what? Still don't get it. And honestly, the more I learned, the more I didn't like. So
the more you know what can go wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scory.
Are you going to go out on Halloween? It's a Friday night.
So J-Dog would like to dress up, but my brain at this point, there's a lot. I feel like it's a very busy auditioning season in the sense of like last minute auditions, not like there's a ton of auditions coming in because the industry still is what it is, but it's like they're last minute. So my brain is riddled of like that stuff and going to work and how am I going to squeeze in my exercise and blah, 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 that I cannot think of a good costume for us to wear. So if you guys know of a good couple's costume, and I
thought you were going to do that. There was a TV show I thought you said you were going to do.
We thought about it. And then I thought about how I would have to do all of the like making of that. And his costume would have been really complicated. Mine would have been easy, but his would have been really complicated. And I was like,
I have one for you guys.
What?
Jessica Rabbit and Roger Rabbit.
Oh, we could.
You need
but I would have to get that dress.
Well, you just need it could be,
Any red.
Yeah. It could be like a suggestion of Jessica Rabbit. Yeah. That could be good. And he just needs little bunny ears and some suspenders.
Okay.
So that could work. I'll keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
Scooby wants to be a mermaid and she
fabulous.
Likes for us to be coordinating-ish.
Yeah.
She asked me to be Flounder, and for the first time I said, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to be a fish. That just doesn't speak to me. And so I gave her
Well, at least she didn't tell you to be Ursula, because I remember one time she did tell you to be Ursula.
Well, then, so here's what I gave her the options.
And she also, who did she want me to be from Beauty and the Beast?
Cogsworth, maybe?
The dad. She wanted me to be the dad. What's his name?
Papa,
the idiot who gets himself into trouble.
Well, I think Matt gets to be King Trident, obviously.
Okay, yeah. He always gets the good ones.
He
to be the Beast. That was iconic.
I mean, and then I said to her, listen, I'm not going to be that fish. Here's your two options. I can either be a dinglehopper. I'll dress up as a fork. Yeah. Which I think is pretty funny.
Yeah, it was a candelabra.
There you go. I was like, or I will be Ursula. You have wanted me to be, because you told me the other day, you're so mean to me all the time that you are just like Ursula. Because I didn't. I think something. I can't remember. I took her to the jump park. I took her to lunch.
You made her day absolutely iconic.
And there's
She's no idea.
There was one thing that I said no to. So I'm Ursula, and she was like, "Yeah, you can be Ursula." And now I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna do it.
You should. I think that's a great costume.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say, "Poor unfortunate souls."
And you have to. And she can't talk all night.
Perf.
See, go. So if she throws a fit, just pull the.
At school, I guess they
Sing
tell
for
them.
me, Ariel.
They say, "You get what you get, and you don't catch a fit."
Yeah, they say that at school.
Mm-hmm. So she says that all the time. So I'm
she says that to you,
not to me in the way that like she's scolding me or like getting sassy, but she just says it. Yeah,
like repeating it.
So I think we'll just be some trifecta of the Little Mermaid. But I'm not going out. Halloween to me is similar to go out in the sense of like similar to.
It's like New Year's Eve.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like going out. We definitely. Oh well, my friend's birthday is on that Friday, so we will be going. She wants to go to a dinner and go to DJ afterwards, which I will be doing that for a friend's birthday. But that's for a friend's birthday.
Is that on Halloween though?
Her birthday's on Halloween, but we are doing it the next day because it's Kat Kelly.
Oh yes.
So everybody say happy birthday to her on Halloween.
She's a little Halloween baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we will be doing that. But yeah, I'm just so. And we went to Spirit Halloween, and I like making costumes. I like putting costumes together. I don't want to spend a bunch of my hard-earned cash dollars on these cheap polyester, smelling nasty, looking butt costumes. However, we might have to do that. We might have to do that. We did a whole round. We almost went through there twice trying to look at these costumes.
I wonder if, I also have a hard time because I after Halloween, it's going to go to Goodwill, or I've tried to put it up on Poshmark. You know, you never know, but it is difficult to spend a bunch of money on these costumes.
Yeah, you have to have foresight too for Poshmark, because I thought about that too. And because I had another friend group who wanted to dress up for Halloween, and I said, okay, I'll do that. They wanted to be the Spice Girls. So I was looking up, obviously Ginger Spice is who they suggested I would be. So I was looking up, you know, the flag, whatever. And I was like, oh, no. If we do this, I'm just ordering random stuff, and it's going to be red. And then I'll wear my blue coat on top of it. And I will be
that is
her in that way.
That is still my all-time favorite group costume.
Oh yeah.
Spice
It's so
Girls.
good.
I may or may not have tried to recruit some people for that this year, and I will never stop because I do think it's such a great costume. Yeah,
it is the best.
Yeah,
best for the girl group.
Yep.
I have no idea what we're gonna be. If you guys have suggestions, please tell us. I'm adding that one to the list. The Jack Rabbit. What? No.
The Jack Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit,
Jessica Rabbit, and what's his name?
Roger
Rabbit. I don't remember who Roger Rabbit is.
He was a cartoon rabbit, and Jessica Rabbit was a cartoon lady.
I know Jessica Rabbit.
Who framed Roger Rabbit? He was the white rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. Bugs Bunny is the only.
It was a freaky movie because
rabbit that's coming up.
It was partially animated and partially set in real.
I remember that.
Reality.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
It was kind of.
Did it come out around The Mask?
That feels right. It also was interesting because it had a lot of adult themes to it, but obviously it was cartoons.
Yeah. Old cartoons are...
There's some innuendo there.
There's a lot. Old cartoons are nasty. We're just rude.
There's some innuendo there for sure.
Some innuendos. Not in the window. In the window.
In the window. Yeah. I mean, that's all I got, girlfriend.
Are you in group 7?
What the fuck does that mean? I've seen it on the Tic Tacs, but what does it mean?
Guess what? I don't mean to brag, but I actually naturally became into group 7.
What does it mean?
It means that you saw this video, this indie artist. I believe. I looked into it once because when I originally became into Group 7, I went to go look. I'm like, what is she talking about? She's an indie artist who just put out a new song. She's trying to figure out the algorithm. She says, I'm making like however many sets of videos. She's like, if you're seeing this video on your For You page, and this was like a week ago, she's like, you are in Group 7. Congratulations. And I guess that one went viral. Okay. And so everybody was like, and they would like repost it, and then they would make videos like, I'm in Group 7. It's a 6-7 type thing. It's stupid.
Well, I've seen it. So does that mean I'm in Group 7? If I've seen it on my For You page? I saw that. It's like a girl with like short, light blondish hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, if you saw it last week,
then I'm also in Group 7.
Yeah.
But you know what? I might also be. I don't know. I don't understand the rhythm.
There's nothing. There's nothing. It means nothing.
6,
there's a lot of stuff online.
7.
I do have something to say that I decided, and I've been deciding. I've said this for a long time that I want to learn how to sew. I'm doing it.
Okay,
I'm doing
Let's
go. I'm ordering a kit today. I'm going to start with hand sewing, obviously, because I'm not going to fork out cash for a sewing machine just yet. But I want to be unstoppable, and I think that's how I am going to be absolutely unstoppable.
Learning to sew.
Yeah.
Grow. Let's do it. I like that. I think that that's a very practical skill, and it's also a creative skill all in one.
Yeah. I was just thinking about, I need to learn that before I get married so I can craft things for my wedding. I need to learn that before I have a child so I can craft things for their nursery. I need to learn that for being a personal stylist because I can absolutely take my clients' things and just hem them for them. I need to learn it for my own personal fashion fair because I also hate. I mean, I love the way it looks, Men's Warehouse, when I take my things to the tailor, but I hate the trip there and I hate waiting for it and I hate picking it up and spending however much dollars on just lifting a hem.
Yeah, I feel like
or tightening a strap.
How cool would it be to be able to buy a pattern for something and then just make it?
Yeah, I want to make tops. I want to make a bag. I want to make a quilt. I want to do all of those things. So I'm going to have to learn how to sew. It'll probably take me 5 million years, but it's going to happen. And then with that, I will learn cross stitching afterwards. But I want to get really good at sewing, and I want to own a sewing machine and know how to use it before I start the cross stitching.
I'm going to be your accountability buddy.
Okay, great. It's happening today. I'm ordering the kit. Just letting you guys know.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
And last.
So if there is something you guys want to do, you should do it. Also, what else do you want to do? Because other things I want to do is get a grip. I just don't think that one's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm giving up on that one, I believe. Yeah. My grip is gone.
The grip is gone.
The grip is gone. I lost it. And I'm not going to hold back on. I'm flying in the breeze right now, people.
Aren't we all? I think all of America is. We're all like, it is what it is, which, that's my least favorite phrase. It is what it is. No, it's not.
Fool me once.
Shame on me.
Fool me twice. You ain't gonna fool
me
again. You ain't
gonna do that.
You ain't gonna fool me again.
No. He said a lot of funny things.
Yeah. He was a goober. He's a major goober.
So funny.
We give the biggest goobers the biggest platforms. Not only in politics, just in everything. Everybody, if you're a goober,
how are we not famous?
I don't know.
It's gonna take some time. They gotta find us.
Who the goobers are us?
Yeah, which is America. We're all goobers, just different levels of goobers.
Do you have any other parting thoughts?
If you're in Group 7, congratulations.
Big congrats.
I would like to cancel 6-7. I'm so sick of it. I don't think it's funny. It never was. Group 7's not funny either. George W. Bush, funny. Kanye West, his manifestos.
He's on my betrayal list.
Kind of funny. And Casper was hot. So was Teenage Simba. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. It's weird.
And we shouldn't have to explain it.
No, I don't want to explain it because I feel dirty. I do. I feel dirty to say a teenage Simba was hot. First of all, I'm saying a teen was hot.
But you were
but
a
I was
teen,
a child.
Yeah.
So I thought it then, but I still see it. I'm like, an attractive cartoon lion. It's weird when cartoons are attractive.
Is it?
Yes.
Or does that mean that we've just humanized them through our interpretation of them when it comes to a cartoon? I don't think I think you're beating yourself up. You don't need to.
Well, I know I'm a part of a large community that thinks that teenage Simba was hot. So I'm not thinking that I'm a freaky frock because of it.
It's
just, it does make me feel dirty deep down. Yeah.
And with that, please rate, review, subscribe. Please share this episode with a friend. Please let us know what you're going to be for Halloween. And we will see you next Thursday.
Janine, take us home, sis. Ah.